Hi, Diana. Hi, Melissa.
My glasses. Oh, they're on the top of my head. Hi, Candace. How's everyone doing tonight? Friday night, yay! Friday night, yay! So excited. Had a rough week at work. Very happy to be done with work until Monday. Hi, Cheryl. I'm excited too, but I'm also a little nervous. Hi, Susan. Because I have a 5-pound box of crafting supplies, and I do not have any idea what we're going to be creating or anything like that. So that's got me a little bit concerned. I mean, a 6-pound. Did I say 5 pound? I meant 6 pounds. Hi, Chow. How are you? All right, let me grab my YouTube channel, get it open here. I don't have any big plans. I have my stamp club tomorrow, which I want to make a birthday card for one of the ladies in my stamp club. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And I have some design team work to do, but I'm not going to have a lot of time to create this weekend because with Stamp Wars on Saturday, and then I have my final week of lay speaker school with my church. So that's my final week of that. Oh, Chow, you got these brushes too. Oh, that is so cool. Hi, Donna. Chow, what color did you get? I have this light green, the same color as me. Oh my gosh, Chow, that's so funny. I thought this matched my room, so that's why I got that color. Make sure you put your chat on live chat, please. Hi, Lynn. These are from Amazon. Let me send you the link. Let's hope my internet doesn't mess me up tonight like it did last time. Okay. Where is it? These little mini brushes, you can get them in all shapes and sizes over at Amazon. All colors. They're mini, but Amy from Amy's Wares, she did her first live last night. She has brushes like these. I think she purchased hers from one of the manufacturers. Okay, Rabbit Hole. That's where probably Amy got hers. I will tell you here in a second how much I paid for these. I have my orders up. These are $17.99. $17.99, you get 30 brushes. Well, they smell kind of funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just like the paint or something was still drying. I don't know. Anyways, once you get them out of the plastic, I'm sure they'll be fine, right? It's just that they've been probably in a warehouse somewhere, sitting on a shelf for a long time. So, aren't they pretty? They're soft. They're made for your makeup. Here's what they're made for. Hi, Gloria. Oh, you're watching a football game. That's right. That's what you have on Friday night. Forgot about that. 2 hours away from home and it's raining. I do not blame you. I'm glad you're watching us. Chow, is that a link to the same product that I have? Whatever Chow linked is fine. Okay, so actually what these are made for, they're very soft. Hi, Sandy. They're made, hi, T. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling better. They're made for, of all things, blackheads, like on your nose. So say you have like a scrub and you want to put it on your nose. That's what these are made for. They're small makeup brushes. Really soft and mini, okay? Oh, Chow got pink. Okay, well, I got green because that's the color of my craft room. And I thought that would be a good color to have. Okay. Yes. Amy over at Amy's Wares, I think she has some that she might have got from the rabbit hole. Yeah, Cheryl, that's for sure. And I've seen her use them on these delicate, especially these delicate stencils. So I don't know if you can see if my picture is good enough, but hi, Susan. I am going to blend with them. For the first time live with you guys, I am going to blend with them. This stencil is called Spring Ring, all right? And one of the girls in my stamp club, it is her birthday. Well, it was her birthday this week, and I want to make her a card. So let me see. Oh, the Alt New set is the same price for 3. You mean 3 of these cost $17.99 for Alt New? Okay. Okay, so Chow saw somebody use them. Let me just load my links right into my description box because I don't know what's happening here. I'd rather just do it like that. And then they're all there, all at once. They are at your fingertips. And then I don't have to keep going back and forth. Hold on one moment, please. And Chow, if you see anything that I posted that like doesn't look right, you know, you're welcome to go ahead and use the chat box to update what I have. Okay, so 30 mini blending brushes, and that's through Nancy's shop. I linked it through Nancy's shop. Hold on a second, you guys. I will look at the chat in 1 minute. I promise. And then Spring Ring. Where are you? I know. That's odd. Oh, let me go to my links here. Sorry, I'm very quiet right now. Here it is. This is the Spring Ring. Okay, copy. When you're dealing with hyperlinks, sometimes you get a little hyper on you. Spring Ring. Hopefully you can look in the description box and see I'm pasting some links here for you all. I'm going to link all the products that I am planning to use tonight. And here we go. This is the final list here. Okay. Give it a second, I'm sure. There's a little bit of a delay. Oh, Chow. Okay. All right, so here we go. Make sure you turn it on live chat, by the way. Chow, don't worry. You don't have to link anything. I have everything listed in the description box. And if it's not loading right now, I'm sure it'll load by the time this live is over. All right? So this is called the Spring Ring Stencil. It's from Colorful Life Designs. And I did use pixie spray. But I also have these magnets trying to make sure that it stays in place. And make sure my paper stays in place. Okay? So, like I said, my friend Sheila, it was her birthday this week. She is part of my stamp club, and I want to give her a pretty birthday card tomorrow. Let me find my little, oh, here they are. There's some nice little vinyl here from T that helps me keep my ink pads in place, not flying around everywhere. Okay. All right, so it looks like we have a butterfly and a couple different flowers. So her favorite color is purple. Let's go ahead and start with a purple butterfly. At least it'll be purple in some places. Thank you, T. So go ahead and get a little bit of ink on this brush, and hopefully my ink pads are juicy. I'm pretty sure I re-inked them recently. All right, so it looks like the ink is going in a little circle. I might have to go a little bit more here. Okay. Yep, now we're getting some color. Oh, and that's what I like about these. I mean, I haven't used them yet, but I thought I would like about these is because they're so small of a brush, you can get into these really delicate places. One thing about this stencil, it's really got some fine lines to it. Yeah. And I wanted to be able to ink blend without causing the stencil to buckle. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Okay. Because sometimes when you are ink blending with a big brush on a delicate stencil like this, you know, it could buckle. Yeah, so far I'm liking these. I like that they're compact and you can get into these little nooks and crannies without going outside the lines, right? Because I believe that's the intention of this stencil, to stay inside the lines. Again, I've never used this stencil before, so I'm not the expert on this one, but kind of what I was guessing. Okay. So far, so good. Probably can't see very well because it's just a stencil. It's almost invisible, probably, to the camera till I get some of that colored in. I thought I'd make the top part the light purple, which is Serenade, and the bottom part the darker purple. I recently re-inked some ink pads, but I don't think it was these. So it could be that I'm just, you know, using an ink pad that's not quite as juicy. Seems like these brushes are really absorbing the ink. Hopefully, once I get it good and saturated, it'll let that ink go, not hold on to it. Yep, you're right, Susan. For 3D embossing folders, you can get in all those little nooks and crannies with more than one color. Yeah, for sure. Well, thanks, Candace. I hope so. So last night, Amy from Amy's Wares, she's on a Colorful Life Designs design team with me. She did a live on her channel, and she used a stencil that's similar to this, but it's a rose. I can't remember the exact name of it, but it was really pretty when she lifted it up, exactly for the reason why you just mentioned, Candace, because of the veins. When you lift it up, you've got the white that looks very much in contrast to the color. Yeah, I don't know. I think this ink pad might need re-inked because it doesn't seem like it's blending quite as efficiently as a larger blending brush. But that could be because it needs more ink. Now let's switch over to Drive-In. I didn't even clean I didn't even clean this. My plan is to keep one of these for each color family, and then have like a brown and a gray and a black. That's my plan. I'm going to give some away as well. Speaking of a giveaway, we're going to have a giveaway tonight on this live. which we'll pick that later towards the end. Okay. Just I'm excited to be back. Hey, Pam. I haven't been on live in a while. I haven't been on anybody's lives as far as like Nancy's or T's, because my work has been extremely busy. I can't stress that enough. And I've been busy every Sunday going to lay speaker school for my church, so I've been really busy. And the lay speaker school is from 2 to 5 every Sunday. So my Sundays are pretty much done. It's an hour away to get to the school. So I get up in the morning, I go to church, and then come home and grab a bite to eat, and then leave and go straight to lay school. But it's worth it. I'm having a very nice time. I'm in a really nice class with a really good teacher. And we're learning about lay pastoral caregiving. So basically, if you can help the pastor to care for people who might be experiencing a crisis or who might experience a death of a loved one, that way the pastor doesn't get burnt out being the main source of comfort, for the families whenever they're going through something really, sad. Okay, so basically, so far so good. I've done better with the drive-in color. Hi, Pam. I think this might be one that has a little bit more ink in it. That's probably it. So let's switch over to Pucker Up. We've got some pretty flowers here. I want to color this real big pink flower in with Pucker Up. We're playing with some new little mini blending brushes, Pam, that I got from Amazon. And Chow got the same ones, except she got pink. And a couple other people on the live purchased some from Rabbit Hole Design. And they got, I think, a set of 3. And I was saying that I saw them first when I saw Amy from Amy's Wear use them on her channel. And she's on the Colorful Life Design team as well. So I remember watching some of her videos. This is going on really well right now, by the way, okay? Okay, T says she just bought the pink ones. That's awesome. I really like this. So this ink pad is pretty saturated compared to the other one, and I'm having no trouble at all getting this little brush to do what it's supposed to do, guys, okay? See, it's just really doing a great job just getting into those little sections, right? Because when you have little sections like that, you don't want the colors to be necessarily overlapping or bleeding. So I don't want my pink flower to be interfering with my green leaves. I really want them to be true to what they're supposed to be. Yeah, you should do a video on that, T. You can compare them. Yeah. These are really soft. They kind of remind me of our regular blending brushes that we use all the time, with the same, it's the same feel. So look at that pretty flower. Doesn't that look gorgeous? That's nice. And then I thought I would put yellow on the inside of that flower. So it's going to have pink petals and then a yellow. I don't know what the inside of the flower is called. Does anybody know what it's called? The heart of the flower, maybe? So I'll use Catching Rays. I don't know if it's called that. I just made that up. Oh. We're going to use Catching Rays, which is a nice orangey yellow. The button. That's it. It's the button. The middle part is the button. Because it looks just like a button. And so here I'm blending the button, which is the inside of the flower, and I'm okay going a little bit and letting it bleed out a little bit onto the pink. That's okay with me. First of all, that stencil looks like a little sun. I'll hold it up to the camera if you see what I mean. The way it's shaped, it has, doesn't that look pretty? It goes out like a little sunshine. Okay, so I'm all right with that kind of, hi Jennifer, I'm okay with that overlapping with the pink. That's okay with me. But I didn't want the pink and the green to mix together. So we're getting that nice and saturated. This one is nice and juicy. So hint number one, make sure your ink pads are nice and juicy, right? Because that way these little blending brushes will have an easier time blending. So that's my hint. And that goes for any kind of blending. If you're ink blending on a piece of paper and you want to like create like a sunset ink blend, you know, the more you have ink in that ink pad, then you will have better blending results. I found anyways, especially with the Catherine Pooler inks. I have found that if they are, you know, recently re-inked and have a lot of juice to them, I have found that. I can try that tea. I can add a little bit of Versamark to it. I just think it's my re-inkers. I just think it's my ink pads. I haven't re-inked these in a while. I think that's what it is. But with my next color, I will try that. Good idea. So yeah, I've had rough work at week. I know you guys can all empathize. I know that I've talked to many of you when you've had rough weeks at work, and I just missed everybody so much because I haven't had the opportunity to get really on that many lives with anybody. I've been working late and doing some design teamwork on top of all that, but definitely am so excited to be here tonight. And like I said, I want to do a giveaway at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Yes, Lynn, yes. Stamp Wars tomorrow night at 8 o'clock on Nancy YouTube channel. And I don't know, you guys, we have a 6-pound box. Yep, I can grab some of that ink off the lid, sure. 6-pound box. What? I don't know. What in the world could it possibly be, you know? Thank you, Jennifer. I know it will be better. I have time with my family tomorrow, and I have my church school on Sunday, our final week of class, so, yep, it'll be good. And Monday at work, I don't have that many meetings on my schedule, so I'm going to try and catch up on some contracts that I have to follow on, and maybe not get so caught up in, you know, drama. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Sometimes there's drama, and sometimes you just have to be like, do not disturb. Tracy is busy. Do not disturb. We have a lot going on next week, though, so I don't know how much I'll be able to do that on Monday, but it'd be nice if I could. I almost took Monday off because with everything that's happening with my plans this weekend, I thought I'd be really, really tired. But I didn't. I should have. But like I said, I can work on my contracts and hopefully not be bothered and just, you know, get that done. So there's like a lot of filigree leaves on the edges of this stencil as well. So I'm going to try to carefully color those in. So not only do the flowers have leaves, but along the edges here, there are some leaves. Just going to be careful. I don't know how well I'll be able to do that, but I'm going to try. So far, so good. I feel like I'm getting a nice, a nice bit of color down here. So yeah, date night isn't necessarily, these date night inks, walk in the park is not really punch you in the face color, right? So I think that it's coming together nicely, and I think it's laying down nicely here with these little brushes. So I'm getting all the green parts done, right? So there's a lot of green, you can see. Lots of like fancy swirly leaves. I'll be glad when my church school is over. I haven't had the opportunity to go to my mom and dad's house for 5 Sundays because I have to go directly to, I mean, I still seen them, but not at the family gathering every Sunday, so I missed that. All right, I think that's everything for the green. So there's one little section. Oh, there's some more green here. Okay, so hi, Mema, Cindy. These are little mini blending brushes from Amazon. There are 30 in a container, and I got the green color, and these are $17.99, and we have a link in my description box of the brushes. You can get them at different price points, and you can get pure. Mine has 30 in the container because I figured I might want to have a set for distress oxides and a set for dye inks, and then I might, want to give some away for the giveaways. People can try them. Thank you, T. I discovered these little brushes. Well, I remember seeing one of the companies had them. They are firm, yes, but they're, how can I say it? But look at that. See how they are? Right? So they remind me of your regular blending brush, the same kind that you would use with the big head on it. But these just have a little one. So that's the only difference. So same. They have the same firmness, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So anyways, yeah, that's how I learned about these, and excited to be playing with them tonight. It's nice to have different tools to play with. Okay, very good. Thank you. I'm glad that you're getting them. So I see I missed a little spot here on the purple. I'm just going to go back in with this purple brush. Now, the reason why I got these is for this exact purpose. When you are using, when you're doing your blending and you're using this delicate type of a stencil, sometimes it's hard with a larger blending brush. So here's my bigger blending brush, my purple one, like, oh, how am I going to get all them? How am I going to do that? I can't get in there. So, yeah, that's why I did, got these because I know that they were being sold at the rabbit hole, but I didn't think that, only a couple would satisfy me. I was like, man, I wish I had a larger set. And then somebody on one of the Facebook groups took a picture of a card that she made, and she had these in the back, in the background. And I said, where did you get those brushes? And as soon as she said she got them from Amazon, I was like, oh, I got to get those. And they're individually wrapped, so they're nice and protected. I guess if you want to, you can save the plastic and put them back in the container, but I'll probably use a different container to store them. I don't want to put them back in with the ones that are not used. All right, I'll grab some Versamark and see if it helps me with the next color that I'm going to use. So, a second here. And I'm also going to grab another color of ink that I recently re-inked. We'll see how that goes. And what color was it? Fuchsia. I really like fuchsia, flirty fuchsia. And I recently made some cards with that, so I'm going to go ahead and try that. I've got my Versamark here. My Versamark. I'll just grab a new one, rub that in the Versamark. Somebody said, he said maybe it would stick better if it was. Okay, so, okay, no problem, Cheryl. Oh, I love creating with stencils. So this is Flirty Fuchsia. Hi, it's Janet from North Carolina. Welcome. And this one I recently re-inked because I was making some cards with this. Yeah, I think that definitely. I think the glycerin helped with the ability to get this ink to cling to this brush. These brushes are very silky, so I think T's suggestion, which was to, run them through some Versamark before you run them over your ink pad, I think that really helps because they're so smooth. And I think the Versamark helps with that, getting it to cling better to the brush. So here I have Flirty Fuchsia, so I'm getting some nice purples here for my friend Sheila. Purple is her favorite color too. Actually, I think half of the ladies in my stamp club are all purple lovers. So in case you didn't know, I'm part of a local stamp club. So we meet one Saturday a month, and we take turns being the teacher. When it's your turn to be a teacher, you teach the class how to make 4 different cards. As the teacher, you supply all the supplies for the 4 different cards that you're teaching, and you basically instruct the class on how to make the card. If 4 is way too many for you, you can always buddy up with somebody and do 2 and 2, but I think the lady tomorrow, it's all her. So, super excited. All right, yeah, there's a lot of crafters who love purple. So we are not alone in that. I'm going to go in with some Catching Rays. Thanks, Janet. And do the little inside of the flower, the little button. So that looks pretty good. While I have it out, I can do this one too. And then I'll probably make this flower, let's see here, what do we got? Here. Colors, colors, colors. I think this party dress is a nice pink color. Try that. So you can go in a round circular motion when you're playing with these little brushes, or you can just go side to side. However you like is fine. Whichever way you prefer. This one definitely has a lot going on. It's, busy stencil. Okay, so that's just a little bit of a different hue of pink. This is Pucker Up. This is Party Dress. This is Flirty Fuchsia. And this is Drive-In. So our butterfly is purple is Drive-In. Yeah, you can pounce, sure. The pouncing definitely works. Yep. Okay. Colin, go for it. Can't wait to see what you create. See, I missed a spot here with my Flirty Fuchsia, so I'm just going to go and pounce. Yep, I would definitely recommend you prime them with Versamark before you ink with them the first time, definitely. Oh, wow. That was nice of him to go get you some ice cream. I'm going to add some more catching rays to the middle of this flower. Get a nice saturation. Same way with this one. And then I'm going to do the butterfly's body next. I have cummerbund, and I'm going to go ahead and try that color next. First I'll use my Versamark ink. Thanks, T. And thanks, Melissa. So we got some Versamark on here, you know, it's kind of sticky and gluey, and that helps the color to stick to the brush. See that? The brush picks the color. So this color really matches the brush. Imagine that. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and blend here. Very tiny, this butterfly's body. Very slender. But I'm going to try real hard to get it filled in at least. Oh, I missed a flower? Oh, okay. Is that it? Is that what you mean, right here? Well, oh, the bottom right, down here, this one. Yeah, there's a little bit of a flower here. We'll just do blue for that one. Just a few petals. Well, I do have the fingertip blending brushes as well. Oh yeah, T, you have those real tiny ones. They're like makeup brushes. Those are cool. They're real tiny. I can always color that in with some marker. I'm not too worried about that. Or I can grab a paintbrush and spray a little water on my little block here. Just use my paintbrush and that same ink. Let me grab some water. A little bit of water. I'm going to get my other paintbrush with the nice, they call it a cat's tongue. It's a real fine tipped paintbrush. I like this one for doing details. I'm just going to go ahead in here and get a little bit of ink and just paint it in. Why not, right? That way my butterfly will have a head, right? They're eyeshadow and eyeliner brushes. I'd like to get some of those, yeah. I don't think I could find those. I think I was looking for those. I don't think I found them, though. I did a quick look. Okay, while I have this brush out, hi, Karen. I'm going to grab some green and just fill in some of these itty-bitty little sections where the leaves are, just to get those filled in. Because some of my, I had trouble. Well, thank you, Donna. I had trouble getting the brush into these little sections because they're very tiny. But my paintbrush with cat's tongue, called cat's tongue. I don't know why it's called that, but I like it because you can really get into these little nooks and crannies with this paintbrush. There's a little swirl here that I missed. This is pretty detailed. I think Sheila's going to like this. She is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and so she has she's very talented card making. Okay. I think we're good. Does anybody see any sections? Oh wait, I missed a section right here. This nice long loopy loop thing here. Oh, and the butterfly's antenna. No, I'm supposed to do that. Maybe I could just draw those in. I'd almost have to ink blend in the middle of the stencil all this white section if I want to be able to show all that. I'm not sure I want to do that. And I think that's what it's meant for. You're supposed to ink blend the entire thing, but let's just pull back a little section, see what we think. See what we think. See if we think we should add some blue in the middle, sort of like blue skies or something in the middle. Okay, let me just hold this up. Try to get rid of the glare. Sorry about that. Let's start at the bottom. I'm going to put these magnets down so that if I have to go back in, I can. Yeah. What do you think? Yep, I can fix that spot. So, do you think I should color in the section that's white? Not the white veins, because they'll stay there, but like the white, I wonder if I should fill that in. Okay, let me finish the spot that I missed. That's taken care of. Yep, I did miss a spot here. So, he says no. Okay. If you wanted to, you could take a light blue color and fill just the open white spot to make it look like blue skies. All right. Fancy says she loves it. Here we go. So here we have the final product. I see that where I was a little bit heavy-handed, the brush, I guess you could say the brush went outside of the stencil and smudged a little bit, but that's all right. I think it's really pretty, and it's a beautiful stencil. And it's called the Spring Ring, so you could do a lot of pretty cards with that. Thanks, Pam. Yeah. I think that when I was pouncing, it kind of maybe went outside of the lines a little bit, or I don't know how the ink kind of got away from me in some of these sections. So it's so pretty. Yeah, so let's do another one, all right? This one is not as detailed. This one is a mandala. It's called the split mandala. We're going to do this one next. Okay. This is one of my favorites from a Colorful Life Designs. Let me clean ink off my table here. Okay. All right. Okay. What did I just sit on? I just sit on my ink. So, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, is Stamp Wars. And I don't even know how I'm going to have enough room in my craft room to make room for what we have to do, because Nancy said, you're going to need a lot of room. So I don't know what she has up her sleeve. It's a 6-pound box. I don't know. I can try it with oxide. Just a second, I'll grab some. Let me grab a green color, and then I'll be ready. And, of course, the purple. All right, so I just grabbed some colors on my Distress Oxide. And we will try that next. Hi, Barb. Okay. Oh, good. You deserve some cool weather. You guys have been suffering in the heat for a while. Well, let me spray my stencil with some pixie spray. To turn away from the camera for that. I don't want to get any pixie spray on my stencil. On my camera. When you use your pixie spray and you spray it on your stencil, give your stencil some time to dry. You don't want to apply that to you don't want to apply a wet stencil to a piece of dry paper because it'll peel your paper. Okay? So I picked out some Distress Oxides. I have picked raspberry, ripe persimmon, mustard seed, twisted citron, fried ribbon, and seedless preserve. So bright, bold colors, okay? Okay. Get my stencil down straight. That's always a challenge for me. Get it down straight. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and use your magnet, and let's start with the pink. And we'll just work our way around the rainbow, all right? Let me use some Versamark. I don't know, Laura Ann. I'm not sure. Doesn't say anything on the back of them. It says water reactive dye and pigment ink fusion that creates an oxidized effect when sprayed with water. Used with stamp stencils, direct surface, blend using ink blending tools and foam. Re-ink with Distress Oxide re-inkers. I don't see anything on there. It says conforms to ASTMD 4236. I have no idea what that is. Okay. Normally, I would just use my full-size blending brushes for this stencil. You don't really need the minis, but hey, why not? Let's give it a try. I'm going to be careful around the edges. I don't want to have that bleeding effect that I had earlier on my other creation. I want this to be nice and crisp. Well, hello, Abraham. What is the warning on the spray? Are they toxic? Okay, Abraham, we're playing with little bitty brushes that we got off of Amazon. First time using them tonight, doing some stencil work. Okay. Nope, they're the same. They're the exact same feeling as a stencil brush. So they're wrapped in plastic when you first get them. They have the same feeling. They're just smaller, and they feel exactly the same as a regular stencil brush. They feel the same to me anyways. I don't know. I think they feel the same. These are from Amazon, these stencil brushes. They're not from Altenew. They're from Amazon. But Altenew might have them. All right, let's go ahead and switch to orange. Simon says stamp he ordered from, he says. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you can't have plastic bags in California. That's been going on for a while now. Yeah, that's a pretty shade of pink. Now we're going to go with a nice bright orange, bright persimmon. So you see how it covers the the brush pretty well, I think. Now this was recently re-inked. It makes all the difference in the world. I don't think the picked raspberry was recently re-inked like this has been recently re-inked, because the ink is going down much easier, okay, much easier. I like these little brushes. I like because sometimes when I'm using the regular blending brushes, because I'm a little bit heavy-handed, the neck kind of bends back or whatever, so I kind of like the smaller ones because you have, instead of like the neck bending back, right, it completely stays firm. It doesn't have a neck. All right, let's go ahead to yellow, which is mustard seed, another bright color. I like bright colors. I mean, definitely. Hey, Gloria, how's the game going? Everybody make sure you have it on live chat. Hi, Nancy. I didn't see you jump on. And here we have mustard seed. at that. Ooh, is that nice? That is so pretty. I like colors that punch you in the face. I don't know. I've always liked that. Don't get me wrong. I like pastels too every once in a while, but I really like bold colors. On my cards anyways. I'm just going to go ahead and try to blend this pink a little bit better. I think I need a re-inker for that pink. I don't think I have it. That's why it's a little bit drier than these other ones. I'm sorry that my sound is so crappy all of a sudden. I don't know what happened. I don't know. Probably it's my internet. Just give it a second. Hopefully it'll come back. Has it sound that way the whole time you've been listening to me? Okay. I don't know. Okay, so let's go ahead to green. We got Twisted Citron for our green. She bought them too from, I think she said Altenew. She's going to do a comparison video. She bought both kinds of these little mini blending brushes. So Nancy, we're using these new brushes that I got from Amazon. They're small blending brushes. So far, so good. I like them a lot. And by the way, they're doing a really nice job with these Distress Oxides. So very nice. So we've got our green. Now let's go in with blue. For blue, I chose Prize Ribbon. Thanks, Laura Ann. Anybody else excited about Stamp Wars tomorrow night? Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock on Nancy's channel. I am very nervous because I keep saying it, but a 6-pound box. I know it sounds like a broken record. I know. But I'm just wondering what's going to be in that box. That gigantic box that we got. What in the world? You know, Nancy's a little bit of a mad scientist, so I don't know what we're in for. You're going to see me sweat. I'll be sweating it out. I'll be like scared to death till I get that thing open and see what's in there. I am excited, but I'm nervous, Candace. I normally am not nervous about Stamp Wars, but again, it's a 6-pound box, okay? What is it? Tim Holtz Mini Ink Box. Oh, you mean like the little tin for the little mini inkers for Tim Holtz? Oh yeah, they would totally fit in those. Yes. I have those, and yes, they would completely fit in. I will show you in a second, okay? Let's finish this gorgeous mandala first. We've got a nice purple color to put down, Seedless Preserves. Pretty, 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 purple, 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 pretty, pretty, pretty. Makes my heart happy. Anytime I see purple. Of course, this is a red violet, right? So it's not a true purple, but it's definitely in the purple family tree. And it matches my nails, I must say. So that's always a plus. When your ink color matches your nails, right? Yeah, I'm using Hammer Mill paper tonight, Abraham. Thank you for mentioning that. So hammermill is extremely popular right now. You'll have a difficult time finding the, at least people have told me they've been having a difficult time finding the 100 or 80-pound hammermill paper. One person was trying to find it on Amazon earlier this week and they could not find it. They were going to go look at, thank you, Nancy, they were going to go look at Staples, see if they could order some from Staples. So hopefully that works out for them. Because nothing, I mean, yes, Bristol Smooth, yes, is very similar as far as the feel that you get. But I really, really love hammermill paper. And I bought some before the surge took place because I guess there were some, yes, T, I know, there were some famous YouTubers who mentioned it in their channel. Are you ready for the reveal, everybody? Do I have your attention? Here we go. Oh my goodness. This is an amazing stencil. I love it so much. Okay, and you can see why, right? So it's got the split in the middle, all right? And what's nice about that is you can add a sentiment right down the middle, you know, so that gives you that option. Isn't that pretty? I love it. Yep, great for a sentiment. Yep. So I could put, for my friend Sheila, I could put happy birthday right down the middle. And it's just, I don't know, one of my favorites. I love it. What did I say this one was called? Split mandala. Yeah. Split mandala. I know they say fake. They say eyelash cleaning brushes. I guess if you put like a eyelash, I guess people have artificial eyelashes and they use these to clean them with. I don't know. You can also use them to clean your blackheads on your nose, right? So you can go clean, 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 clean. You can rub them around in a little circle. Put a little bit of like a mask or a blackhead thing on your nose. I mean, these brushes have so many uses. You can use them for your ink blending, of course, but you can also use them for your face cleaning. Thank you, T, for putting that link up there. All right, I have one more, and we're going to stick with the Stress Oxide. And I like this one. It's another mandala. It's called Boho Medallion. Sorry, Boho Medallion. So let's try that one. Well, I think fancy, they're for salons. So there are actually salons out there that do nothing but eyebrows and eyelashes. Yeah. And because there's so many in a container, I think that a salon could get a lot of use. They would use them once and then throw them away. Or tell the person who is the customer to take it home with them, right? Yeah. Don't use it for your eyes and your ink blending. Make sure you get a separate brush for that. Okay, I'm just spraying this with some pixie spray. Let that dry a bit. It's kind of bubbling on me. And I'm going to grab one of my Tim Holtz cases. Okay, let me grab one here. One the other day. Here we go. I have one that's got Nuvo inks in it, so whatever. I don't use these inks. Need to get rid of these. But yeah, you can put them in there, sure. See, they're nice. They fit nice in there. You could put your distress oxides in one and your regular dye-based inks in another, if you want to. Well, they fit the other way. Yep, they'll fit. Here you go. Look how pretty. Look at that. Ooh, Laura Ann, you are a smart lady. You are a smart lady. Check it out. You can put them in rainbow order: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And these little ridges that are built in separate that's cool. You could take the insert out if you wanted to, but I think I'm going to keep the insert in. That way and what I might do is buy another set in a different color, and then those would be sitting in here side by side, and then I would know, like, the green ones are my oxide and the pink ones are my dye-based inks. You know? Lots of possibilities, right? Yeah, you could do that too. You could put your mini ink pads in there on one side if you're using your distress ink. Certainly. Yep. Yeah, I need to get rid of these Nuvo ink pads. They're probably all dried up. I bought them a long time ago from May, and I'm never going to use them. So, never use them. Okay. All right, let's do this other stencil because I want to see how this one looks. Yep, I can give them away to a crafty art club or somebody that needs ink. Okay. Yep. Lots of possibilities there. Okay. So got my hammer mill paper. This has tack on it, so it's got the pixie spray on one side. You can't go wrong with these stencils. Again, this one is the Boho medallion. So we're moving away from mandalas, and now we're looking at medallions. I'm going to switch back over to my Catherine Puller ink. Switch over to my Catherine Puller ink blending brushes. Okay, and let's stick with this is Life of the Party. This is Catherine Puller collection of ink called Life of the Party. And we'll start with pink again and go from top to bottom. Yeah, you don't have to buy a whole lot of 30 of these if you don't want to. You can buy, I think, smaller quantities, but I wanted to have a nice batch of them, and I want to give some away to my crafty friends who are so sweet to be spending a Friday night hanging out with me. You don't know how much it means to me after my stressful week to be able to hang out with some cool people like you. That I don't have to write a contract to hang out with, you know? No contracting involved. Except for the one you have to answer the rules to be part of the FSC, but that's it. That's all we ask. All right. That's looking nice, don't you think? See how easy it is to do your stenciling with these? Wow. Fast. Fast, fast, fast. Okay. Let's go with this Tutti Frutti color. Tutti Frutti, which is a reddish orange. Somewhere around there. Ooh, that's a nice bright orange, isn't it? I really must have had that ink pad saturated because I hardly had to put any ink on at all. Don't make me buy a 3D printer. Oh, speaking of 3D printers, guess what I got? I did it. I splurged, and I got the cake tower for my blending brushes. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it. Let me put my camera up higher. Let me pause for a short time just to show you this blended contraption. Okay, so this blending tower contains, you can store, how many brushes can this store? Print it with a 3D printer. It's crazy, look at it. So I think it stores 30 brushes. Let me take these out. Make It by Marco. They have an Etsy store. Okay, and so I'll take them out so you can see. Okay, so you've got your first little layer at the top, and then your second little layer around the middle, and then your third layer at the bottom. So, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, it holds 30 brushes. It's like a cake. They call it the cake. The cake tower for the blending brushes. Oops. Yeah, I got purple. They have different colors. Yep, I'll get you the link. And I can get you a coupon too. But that's super cool, isn't it? And then if you get one of those little spinny things that Nancy showed us, you know, the little Lazy Susan, I put one of T's little vinyl things on it, and it goes round and round. Isn't that cool? Mesmerizing, isn't it? You see it? Am I in camera? Here we go. Pretty. Okay, that was good. Let me check out my email. I'll get you that coupon code real quick, and I'll link that shop. Let me get these inks out of the way. I have ink everywhere. I'm going to make you dizzy. I'm trying to hypnotize you. Make It by Marco. Make It by Marco, Etsy store. There's mom and pop, husband and wife that make these 3D crafting gadgets. It's $28. It's called the Layer Cake Blender Brush Caddy. I'm sorry, it holds 20 brushes. I said 30. I really do know how to count to 30. I really do know how to count to 20, but for the moment, I can't count. Okay. Copy. Now I'm going to put the link in the live chat. So here you go. Here's the link. Yep, it holds 20 brushes. Yep. I said 30, but I was wrong. Okay. And let me go to my email and get you that coupon code. Make It by Marco. So try this coupon code, see if it works. I can't guarantee everything. It was sent to me back in September. Okay. Yep, that's what I was just about to say, Chow. Read my mind, girl. Okay. Let me go down a rabbit hole. Sorry about that. I had to show you because I have been loving this thing. Just loving it so much. Yep, if you use the word thanks when you check out, you should be able to get 10% off. They also sell these little clips that you can put on your blending brushes. They're like these little clips. Let me get on camera here. Just little plastic clips so that, especially if your blending brushes are all one color, so all the bases are black, you just clip that on there and then you know what color you're grabbing. Okay, and those, where did I put, I have, oh, I put them in my drawer. They come in this little container. So, there you go. And you get all kinds of colors, including brown, gray, and black. It holds 20 brushes. Yes, it does. Great. Let me get back on camera and finish this project, okay? And by the way, if that's too big for you and you don't like that size, Make It by Marco also sells a smaller one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think this one holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one holds 10 brushes. Okay. And you can get yourself a Lazy Susan off of Nancy's Amazon shop and then away. Okay? And Chow super glued hers to her Lazy Susan, which I'm going to do someday, all right? I am going to do that. So this is a nice one, too. I started with this one. You know, obviously I did because you're seeing it. And I threw some of my foam dome blending brushes inside here just because I was in the middle of a project and I just wanted to put everything away and go to bed. So, but now I've graduated to a bigger one, okay? Okay, I'm going to stop, Candace. Sorry. I'm going to put Distress Oxide brushes in my blue one, okay? And then my dye-based inks for my purple one. So that's my plan. Okay, sorry for making you all dizzy. So where were we? So we need yellow. We need yellow. How about tiara? All right, let's try tiara. I'm going to make you all go be sick and dizzy, right? Yes, Pam, very good point. They do not come with brushes. They come empty. The brushes I got separately from Amazon. Okay, so let's go back to our project. This guy needs re-inked. There's not a lot of ink in this one. So we'll make the most of it. Yeah, they have some really cool gadgets on that Make It by Marco. They have little stands you can put your glue in, and they have little stands you can put your glue gun on, so really neat ideas, really neat. I don't like the way this is looking. It's kind of looking splotchy, so I'm going to blend that a little bit better. That Tutti Frutti is just taking over. Back off, girl, back off. Okay, green. How about some Lime Ricky? Yep, just the word thanks. That's all you need is the word thanks. That should be the discount. That's the only discount code I have. So this one, you've got your big green. This still has a little bit of ink on it, so I'm just going to go in with it because my lime Ricky is kind of dried up. So red, orange, and green. We'll do blue. Something borrowed. I'm going to switch to my, oh, nice deep red. Switch to my big brush here. Just to speed things up a little bit. Since I made you all dizzy, I guess it's the least I can do. Get a move on it with this stencil here. You guys want spinners that you can sit on, huh? That's funny. Okay, so you get the idea now. Got a nice, bright, colorful Boho mandala. Just blending a little bit with my regular blending brushes because, you know, bigger surface area, I can cover more real estate with these. This is a pretty big stencil, guys. So, all right, we're ready for the reveal? The best part. Okay. All right, if you use all caps when you check out, use the word thanks, all caps, you'll get 10% off your order. I'm so glad I'm showing you guys some cool new gadgets that you never maybe saw before. It's nice to be able to share. Oh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, I'm a little bit off down here, but I can always trim it or whatever to make it work. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Okay, so that's called Boho mandala. And that's awesome. I've got 3 choices for my friend's birthday card. So I've got this one, and this one, and the one we did first, which is the flowers and the butterfly. Okay, we've got 3 really pretty designs here. So bright and colorful, right? I'm really pleased with how these turned out. So pretty. Okay, so let's do a giveaway. I would like you to share with me. Let me see, what can I ask you? What question can I ask you for the giveaway? You like the last one best? Do you mean the flower and the butterfly? Is that what you mean? Okay, here we go. Here's the question. Ready? Are you ready? Here we go. So, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock is Stamp Wars. And it is on Nancy's YouTube channel, right? Oh, this one. You guys like this one best. Yeah, it's awesome. I would like you to guess, what do you think is in the 6-pound box of goodies that we're going to be opening live on Stamp Wars tomorrow night? What is it? What are we going to be getting ourselves into? 6-pound box. What do you think it is? Blocks. Okay, go ahead. I'm not going to read any answers. Just put your answers in. I'll let it scroll through, and we'll pick a winner. 5 pounds of gummy bears. Oh, you guys are so funny. Oh my gosh, Pam. Oh my goodness. Tanda. Well, we have to create with this. It's something that we have to create with. Oh, Candace, I hope so. That would be nice if it was hot foil. What is it? Oh, okay. Let's see here. Oh, maybe. What else? What could it be? I hope it's not a baby elephant. Okay. While you're guessing, keep guessing. What could it be? Think about things that are out there on the market that are heavy, and it's a big box. Let me grab the box, just so you see what I'm talking about here. Okay, let me grab the box. So, oh my goodness, this is so heavy. It feels like it's 10 pounds. Here we go. Let me raise my camera up just so you can see what I'm talking about here. Okay. This box is almost as big as my alt new mat. Whoa, my camera went the other direction. That's not good. Sorry, let me flip it around. Okay. Yeah, this box is just about the size of my alt new mat, which is a pretty big mat. All right. And, oh, okay, Gloria said I can open it, Nancy. What do you think? So, it's bursting on the side here. Not bursting, but it's buckling. The side of this is so stuffed that it's even buckling a little bit. Look at that. You see why I'm nervous, everybody? Oh, look, there's a gap right here. There's a gap. Couldn't even close it the whole way. I'm not allowed to open it. See? Stamp Wars 15, do not open. Stamp Wars 15, do not open. It's yeah, the taping is coming loose, but I'm not going to open it. Okay. Crafty Critter Foil. Hi, Sheila. We were playing with these little makeup brushes that you can get off of Amazon. And they're great for stenciling. You can get a pack of 30 off of Amazon. I have a link in my description box if you're interested. Peek inside the open spot. Yeah, that's what I was doing, Gloria, but I can't see anything. It's sealed with a piece of tape right here. I mean, this is pretty intense, you guys. Yep. My code is Tracy Fan 10. That's my code for your discount on the stencils. Is 10% discount on the stencils. Okay, time to pick a winner. I'm just going to scroll up and down until I see a name that pops out at me. You all have really great answers, by the way. Really funny. What we're doing is we are going to pick a winner to win a prize pack. And the winner is, oh, Fancy. Fancy R. You still on, Fancy? Are you still on? She's still here? All right, congratulations. Let me show you what you're going to win, okay? I have to get it out of the box here. So, Lynn Leonard, who was on the live here earlier tonight, she sent me some goodies for giving away and sharing, and I'm going to show you what they are here in a sec. Okay. So, your prize is okay, I'm going to give you, and this is just, I mean, there'll probably be more, but I'll just show you some of it because this is, Lynn was nice enough to send me some goodies for a giveaway. All right, so I'm going to send you six blending brushes, and I'm going to send you a stencil. This stencil, it says quirky Christmas trees. See, it's got all kinds of little Christmas trees. You can stencil those with your new blending brushes. And I have a stamp set here that has all kinds of really cool sentiments on it. It's all yours. And a beautiful stamp set with flowers. And I'll probably put more in there too. Okay? So congratulations. And I'm so glad that you guys all watched the live tonight. And there'll probably be more stuff, Fancy, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of what you're getting. You're welcome. Don't forget, if you're not a member of the Foiling Snobs Club on Facebook, please join the Foiling Snobs Club. It's on Facebook. It is a group of people that it's a private group on Facebook. Nancy and I created it, and you can join. All you have to do is answer 3 or 4 questions. Make sure you answer all of the questions, and you'll be able to join the Foiling Snobs Club. You'll be able to know when we're doing live. You'll get included on exclusive Facebook Lives as well, and giveaways and whatnot. So if you're not a member of the Foiling Snobs Club, please do. Fancy, I need you to send me an email at foilingsnobclub@gmail.com. Please email me at foilingsnobclub@gmail.com. Fancy, I need you to email me so that I can get your address and get this package sent out to you. All right? All right, guys. Well, thanks a lot for joining me, and we'll see you tomorrow night on Stamp Wars. Please remember, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock on Nancy's YouTube channel, we are going to have Stamp Wars, and we want you all to join us. And, of course, we'll have giveaways. All right, everybody, have a great night, and thanks so much for joining my live. I had a lot of fun with you tonight. Take care. Have a hopeful day. Bye-bye.